Turkey's Pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, HDP, on Wednesday submitted a draft bill to Parliament that seeks to abolish the 10% election threshold for parties to enter Parliament, a long-debated issue in the country. The basis of the proposal stated in the HDP submission maintained that such a high electoral threshold stands as an obstacle to Turkish democracy, even though it has been preserved on the grounds of keeping political stability. According to the proposal's reasoning, the underdevelopment of democracy will lead to an increasingly authoritarian regime, rather than offering stability, and stability is now possible with the societal diversity in the country's administration. The HDP cited the 2002 general election, in which 19 political parties competed. However, only 2 of those parties made it into parliament, with 53% of the votes not having political representation. The HDP added that even though some democratic countries have election thresholds for parliament, the normal threshold is between 1 and 5%. The proposal, which demands an amendment in the law number 2839 on the election of lawmakers, was signed by HDP parliamentary group deputy heads Pervin Buldan and Dries Balukan. A similar proposal came last week from the Republican People's Party, CHP, which drafted a bill to decrease the controversial electoral threshold to enter the legislative body from 10% to 5%. The CHP had stated that the ruling Justice and Development Party, AK Party, managed to gain power as a single-party government in the last 2 general elections because of this system, rather than the people's will, winning a parliamentary majority of 66% despite only gaining 34% of votes in 2002. Turkey's election threshold is the highest in Europe and has long been the subject of criticism both domestically and internationally within the context of democracy in the country. In this year's June 7 parliamentary election, the HDP passed the election threshold for the first time in its history, leading the AK party to lose its parliamentary majority for the first time since 2002, when it first took power.